Hey guys, it's Lindsay from thetostedpinenut.com. Today we are making some epic cookie bars. They are oatmeal peanut butter chocolate chip cookie bars. I'm completely obsessed with them. Everybody in my house was fighting over the last one because they were so good, and I'm really excited to share this recipe. Honestly, my favorite desserts are the ones that just come together and you barely have to do anything, and these cookie bars do not disappoint. It only bakes for 15 minutes. It comes together in even less, and I'm excited to share this recipe with you guys. They're loaded up with some oats, some chocolate chips, and of course some peanut buttery goodness. Today I'm using creamy peanut butter. I recommend using about 1 cup creamy, a half a cup chunky peanut butter, but you can really play around with the ratios. If you like it with a lot of texture, you can use all chunky peanut butter. If you don't like as much texture, you can use creamy peanut butter. Anyway, easy peasy. I'm linking to the entire recipe down below in the description box, so head down there if you want all the measurements and if you want to make these cookie bars for yourself. And without further ado, let's jump in to these cookie bars. So what you're gonna need for this recipe is some coconut sugar. I love using coconut sugar, but if you don't have it or you don't like it, you can sub in another granular sweetener like a brown sugar or a white sugar. I just prefer coconut sugar. Then we also have 2 eggs, some peanut butter. Today I'm all out of chunky, so I'm doing all creamy peanut butter. Then we also have some vanilla, some chocolate chips, some old-fashioned rolled oats, and finally some baking soda and salt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingredients for these delicious cookie bars, and I'm excited to throw them all together in our bowl, so let's do it. Scooch everything over. All right, so what we want to do is just put all of our peanut butter into our bowl. So as I said, I'm using all creamy peanut butter today. You can really play around with the ratios as to what amount of creamy, what amount of chunky you like. So we got our peanut butter, lots and lots of peanut butter. So good. All right, I think I got all the peanut butter out. No peanut butter left behind. Then I'm also going to add in my coconut sugar, 2 eggs, and finally a splash of vanilla. And then we're just gonna mix it all up and whisk it until it is nice and creamed together. All right, I am also going to whisk in my baking soda and salt. Looks good. It's getting nice and thick. I'm going to switch over to my spatula because this whisk is not doing me any favors. And then I'm gonna fold in the goodies into our cookie bars. Get out of my whisk. All right, fold, 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 fold. We're gonna add in our oats, all the oats, and then we're gonna add most of our chocolate chips. We wanna save a few so we can sprinkle them on top. That looks good. And then we're just gonna fold it all together. All right, so our cookie bar dough is all ready to be put in the pan. So I'm gonna get an 8x8 square pan and line it with parchment paper. Now this is a thick dough. I am just going to transfer it all into the pan. Just a big plop. And then I'm gonna use my rubber spatula to press it down all into a single layer. And finally, I'm going to use the remaining chocolate chips just to sprinkle them on top. So these are all ready to be baked. I'm just gonna pop them in the oven at 350 for 15 minutes. 15 minutes is the perfect chewy, gooey cookie bar spot. So that is what we're doing, 350 for 15 minutes. All right, they are baked. They are still a little warm. I cut into them. Ideally, you want them to come to room temperature before you cut into them, but I couldn't wait. And I'm so excited to eat them. They look so good. They smell so peanut buttery and delicious. And all right, let's do it. Cheers. These are so good. So peanut buttery, so hearty and full of texture, gooey and chewy and amazing. I am completely obsessed with these oatmeal peanut butter chocolate chip cookie bars. I hope you make them. I hope you love them. I'm linking to the entire recipe down below in the description box. And that is it for me today. Thank you so much for baking along with me. I am Lindsay from thetostedpinenut.com. Come hang out with me on Instagram at thetostedpinenut, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.